What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, newly crowned, three-belt, unified, welterweight world champion, superstar boxer who is widely considered by many to be top two best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and Errol the True Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is now 28 wins, no loss and no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He is 32 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. With that said, Errol Spence was on hand and witnessed his close friend, undefeated three-division world champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is now 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. He took on WBA lightweight title contender in Rolando Romero, who was going into the fight with 14 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he brutally knocked out Rolando Romero in the 6th round of the fight. But before the knockout took place, Errol Spence was on hand witnessing the fight. And another undefeated lightweight superstar Mexican title contender, King Ryan Garcia, was also on hand. Ryan Garcia was witnessing the fight. Ryan Garcia has been linked to a fight between himself and Gervonta Tank Davis for quite some time. Okay, Ryan Garcia is 22 wins, no losses, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. Well, Ryan Garcia, he decided that he was going to put his money where his mouth is on Rolando Romero. And he decided to have a wager with Errol Spence Jr. for $20,000. Okay. And Ryan Garcia, when asked about Errol Spence, he stated that, "You for real?" And Ryan Garcia, he said, "Absolutely." And Errol Spence said, "Well, don't mess around. Don't play around. Make sure you send me the money. We take this bet." And Ryan Garcia stated that, "I'll send you the money. I'll wire you the money tomorrow if you win." Well, Errol Spence, he won. And Errol Spence did not receive the money yet. Okay, now we are going into Wednesday. The fight took place on Saturday. So Errol Spence, he took to social media and let Ryan Garcia and let everybody know that Ryan Garcia still hasn't paid him. Okay, and then Errol Spence, he goes in and say, "You should have took $30 out of the $20,000 that you owe me and pay for the overnight money to be wired." Okay, and he stated that, "I'll let you know when I receive the money because you taking a lot of L's these days." Okay, they're taking a lot from you is what he stated. So with that said, Ryan Garcia, he reposted it, and he said, sound on, and he did a coughing emojis like, I'm gonna pay you the money. Errol Spence said, "Hasn't hit my account yet. Same day wire, only $30. Should have took it out of the 20,000 you owe me. When I hit it, when it hit, I got you because they own your LOL," right? So they just having fun going back and forth, friendly wager between Errol Spence and Ryan Garcia. Obviously, Errol Spence, though, he wants to get his money because you bet, right? Ryan Garcia has now been in hot pursuit of Gervonta Tank Davis ever since that night and ever since that fight. Now, keep in mind, after Ryan Garcia, he took on Olympic gold medalist, British star, title lightweight contender in Luke Campbell. Ryan Garcia was linked to a possible showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis, and he was also linked to a showdown with undefeated WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who is 27 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. When he beat Luke Campbell, he was floored in the fight. He got up to stop Luke Campbell and be victorious, okay? He was happy that he faced adversity because he has the label that he is more of a social media star than he is an actual boxer, okay? He has over 9 million social media followings. And so because of that, many people label Ryan Garcia as a social media diva, wanting to be more known for his celebrity status outside the ring than inside the ring. And so the fact that he was dropped in the fight, got up, faced adversity, and stopped Luke Campbell, he was very excited. But after winning that fight, he became the mandatory challenger for Devin Haney's WBC title. He came face to face with Devin Haney at the fight, and he told Devin Haney, if I can't secure the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, then I'll revisit the possibility of facing you. Well, seems like there was deep negotiations for Ryan Garcia to face Gervonta Tank Davis. And suddenly Ryan Garcia, he did an about face and started to tell the world that he had an opportunity to face off against legendary 8th division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, which proved not to be true, as Manny Pacquiao and his team decided to take to social media and let Ryan Garcia and everybody know that if Ryan Garcia continued to bark up this tree, pretending that they offered a fight, then they would take him to court. So Ryan Garcia, he quickly took that notion off the table. But the point is, he was seeming to be in talks to face off against Gervonta Tank Davis, and it never came to fruition. Okay, according to Mayweather Promotion CEO Leonard Ellaby, it was Golden Boy Promotions and founder and CEO Oscar De La Hoya. They didn't want to make the fight happen. And it seems like they're not eager to put Ryan Garcia in the ring with fighters that they don't feel like he truly is going to have an opportunity to be victorious in, okay? Because they also talked about him facing off against another lightweight title contender, Mexican superstar boxer Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and that has fell through, okay? That has not come to fruition. There was talks of him fighting Joseph Diaz, Javier Fortuna. Those fights fell through. He ended up fighting Emmanuel Tagu, taking a year off. And now he's looking to fight Javier Fortuna again in July 16th, okay? Now Javier Fortuna has lost to Joseph Jojo Diaz, and now it seems like they're pushing Ryan Garcia along very, very cautiously, okay? That's the notion that everybody gets, is that they're cautiously pushing Ryan Garcia, along in his career. And, to make a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis may not be, the best option, okay? It might not be the smartest move. So Ryan Garcia is now saying that he's going to maneuver around Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy to make this fight happen. That, he's going to do whatever it takes to secure this fight between himself and Gervonta Tank Davis. And again, I can't reiterate this enough. Ryan Garcia is somebody who loves the attention, okay? That's the reason why he's always on social media, hitting the Cobra bag with blazing fast hand speed and looking at the camera and, so many social media followings. That seems to be his focus, okay? And so since he, was able to be privy to just how much popularity and attention Gervonta Tank Davis got, well, he wants to be included, okay? So with that said, he said that, he's going to pursue a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis for sure after his July 16th showdown with Javier Fortuna. So with that said, Errol Spence was correct. Many people started to put money on Rolando Romero, who was going into the fight undefeated. People felt like he had at least a puncher's chance because he got big power. And he talks a good game. Rolando Romero, he started to make people believe that he can actually win this fight with him, the way he talked and the way he described Gervonta Tank Davis, and telling the world that Gervonta Tank Davis has never fought a guy big, strong, young, and determined as himself, and that, it would be an easy fight essentially. And, with that said, he started to convince a lot of people. He convinced mainly his friend Teofimo Lopez, and there's a few others that were convinced that, hey, maybe Ryan Garcia, from the way he talks, that maybe he do have a puncher's chance, and maybe he will knock out Gervonta Tank Davis. And he convinced Ryan Garcia, okay, Rolly Romero, he convinced Ryan Garcia that he could win this fight. And Ryan Garcia has been going back and forth with a rival with Gervonta Tank Davis, so it's not surprised he picked against him. But with that said, Rolly Romero convinced a lot of people. And Rolly and Ryan have a rivalry, deeper rivalry, in my opinion, than Ryan Garcia has with Tank Davis. I think, Rolly viewed Ryan Garcia the same way he viewed Gervonta Tank Davis, okay, his same approach. So with that said, I believe his mouthpiece started to convince a lot of people, including Ryan Garcia, and it got him in a position that he gonna have to spew out $20,000. So Errol Spence, he lets the world know Ryan Garcia, he didn't keep his word saying he was gonna wire Errol Spence the money overnight. And we're still going to Wednesday, and Errol Spence didn't get paid. So it's a friendly wager, and they're going back and forth. But let's see how everything unfolds moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.